Um, sorry, I'm gonna bring you closer. Hi everyone. I am Abby and I'm on Saved by Grace. I wanted to share another testimony that God has done in my life, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so basically, there are times where I actually wanted God to work in my life like really fast, and I was asking God for things that really did not, mean anything, but anyways, but I was so frustrated, so I asked God, I said I need a job, so anyways. So I asked God and I was just like, I'm so tired of this, and I was so very angry, and I'm like, I need a job. So, and of course God heard my prayer, and because I really wasn't listening. So I just, I wanted to work in a nursing home, and that was my, for so far my thing, I wanted to work in a nursing home. Anyways, yeah, anyways, so I got a job at this nursing home, and it's called Garden Plaza Roller here in Colorado, and I was so excited my first day, so forth, and all that, so I started working because I mean, applying for a job, you need to be so sure on what you're applying for. So I didn't care. Yeah. Anyway, so I had just applied for whatever position they had, and they had a server. I don't do good with serving, but I just did anyways. So I got a job as a server, and when I started serving, it wasn't so easy because, man, I had to serve 11 people on my table, and it was just so very stressful because it was very fast paced. They don't give you no time to waste, and plus the residents, they really did give you like reviews. So my reviews obviously were very horrible because I was very I was slow, and I was doing my best. Like, come on, Anyway, so I was frustrated, and I was just like, why this, So again, I go there, but when you go to something and you're not excited that you're going there, and you're just like, So I just go there, because I knew I had to work, and I go through the same thing over and over again. Because why? I'm serving, they'll be putting me on different sections, and I had the toughest sections. Imagine, I mean, even my training, I had the toughest section, and it was so very hard. You have people calling you this way, that way, and you're just like, you have to run to the kitchen, you have to go get something for somebody, and I was just like so exhausted. So, anyway, so one night, because I didn't really have much transportation, but I used to use a bus. So my bus station was a bit far from where I was working, so I had, because when you wait for a bus, it takes forever to come. So I was like, I'm not about to wait for this bus. I'm just gonna walk. And that's what I did. So I started walking, and as I was walking, I was just very frustrated because it wasn't easy, anyways, walking in there and coming out just all the time frustrated and mad and just angry. So I just walked, and it was a long distance. So as I was walking, guess what started happening? Anyways, thunder, lightning and all that. So thunder came, and I was just like, let me just keep going. So I saw somebody waiting for a bus, but I was like, no, let me just keep going. I'm not gonna stop here and wait for the bus in the rain. So I kept going, and then once I reached near, not too close to the bus station, but next to it, it started raining so very hard, and I was just like, oh, but of course, as you judging, so I saw some people waiting next to it's a place, anyways, it's a place that they were waiting at, but I think they were trying to avoid the rain, but I really didn't care. So I just was walking, and then I was like, let me not wait with those people, because I don't know, they might be saying words that I don't want to be hearing, so I rather just continue on this walk in the rain. I put on the song I Choose Jesus, and I was listening to it, so as I was going, I came to another stop, and there was this lady. She was waiting for the bus, but guess what? I actually did not listen because I should have looked behind. The bus was like behind me, and I just didn't look because when I actually missed a stop, and I just continued on walking. When I looked back, that was the bus coming while, moving, and I'm just like, oh, I missed it. So I kept on going because I just wanted, I was now frustrated, but I kept on going. So I was keeping it faithful, just staying strong. So when I walked and I kept on going, they actually had a stop walk or cross stop walk, sidewalk. There, the sidewalk. The sidewalk was actually closed, and I was just like, oh. So I knew the long way, but I didn't want to take the long way. And every time I kept pressing on the light, traffic light, it would tell me straight to the sidewalk. So I'm like, where do I go? So I just didn't want to go the long way. So I just decided, you know what? Let me go ahead. And it was a lot of lightning and thunder, and so I kept on going and I didn't listen. So I went towards the sidewalk that was closed, and what happened is that basically the lightning, like as I was walking, it was so very muddy because they were doing construction on that sidewalk, and I wasn't listening. I just wanted to get there anyway. So it was very muddy, and what happened is the lightning got so loud, and I almost saw the light, the flash almost, got to my eye, and that's when I looked away. And then I learned from this lesson, let's make it short, but I learned from this lesson, that you know um right there God was working in my life, and right there He was speaking to me, but I was just too busy focusing my own, frustration, and I wasn't really listening, and I mean, from there, I wanted to take a short cut to that. But I mean, also taking the long way, it wasn't easy, but still, it was much more, it was sort of, it was much more, didn't have dangers to it, versus if I walked in a sidewalk where it was very muddy, they were doing construction, I don't know what was there, so I'm very thankful for what God did in my life, and I know that, you know, the smallest thing, the biggest thing, anything that God does in our life, that is something that we can share and praise Him for it. So I hope this helped you, and to find that no matter what you go through, the long journeys that you may be walking, the steepy roads, the narrow road, there you are walking with Jesus. All right. Thank you.